Guys, look at this beautiful roulade. This is a pork roll made with a pork tenderloin, some poblano, some cheese, and the right seasonings, and then we grilled it with some smoke and made absolute delicious with it. Guys, this is a beautiful pork roll, and what we've done is taken a tenderloin, rolled it up with some vegetables and cheese, and made it just right on top of a bed of ham. It is special, guys. Well, howdy, folks. Welcome to Texas Cooking Today. Folks, what you're watching right now is a Texas Cooking Today recipe video. And if you get to the end of this and you're kind of wondering, well, how did he do this or how did he do that? Then all you need to do is just watch the next episode that I put out. That is, believe it or not, a full-on cooking tutorial. It's designed to teach technique and methodology and things like that. And so it is very complete, has a lot of information in it. And if there's any questions about how I pull off this recipe, they're going to be answered in that one. So do yourself a favor, watch this video, and when you're done with it, give that tutorial a try. You might find they're exactly what you're looking for. And thank you for watching. All right, folks, here we are with these wonderful ingredients. Now what we're going to be making here is what is referred to as a roulade. Now that means a roll. Okay, we're going to take this meat, we're going to open it up, we're going to make it nice and flat, and we're going to line it with some wonderful ingredients. Let me show you the ingredients. We're going to take this beautiful piece of meat here, which is a pork tenderloin. You see the diameter of it? It's about the size of my wrist. That's a tenderloin. The bigger ones, that's a loin, okay? It's not the same cut. For this dish, we're using the tenderloin. I have some cheddar cheese here, also some salt, some big old chilies here. I'm going to use the poblano, but you can use other kinds of chilies and they work fine. I have out here also some ham. This is some prosciutto ham from Italy. It's a dried ham and it's wonderful and it's perfect for this dish, and that's what you're looking for, is a nice thin sliced dried ham. Also a little bit of garlic, some salt, and guys, we're going to produce the most wonderful tasting pork dish that you've ever had the pleasure of eating. So let me show you what we do with this. We're going to start with the chilies, and then we're going to move on to butterflying that meat out and lining it and getting it cooked in a very special way. Come on. Folks, it's time that we take care of our chilies. The first thing I'm going to do on these is place them on a burner. I'm going to turn that on high, scorch the skin off of it, and then I'm going to remove that skin. I'm going to take the crown off of it, deseed it, and thin slice it. That way I have nice slices to lay out across the meat after it has been prepared. Folks, when you're finished scorching your chilies, get all of that skin removed. You can either peel it off by hand or you can wash it off, whichever you prefer. Remove the crown, seeds, and once it's laid out flat, we can slice it. Folks, we have finished up with washing these. It's time to get them sliced up, so I just need to get that done now. Folks, I'm going to go ahead and butterfly this, and I'm going to pound it out. I'll use the bottom of a pan and make it nice and flat and thin. And then I'm going to line it with my other goodies and tie it up. So that's our next step. When you're ready to get your roulade put together, take 2 cloves of this garlic and fine mince it, and then rub it into that meat prior to doing all of the rest of your ingredients. I have pounded this out now. We butterflied it, pounded it. I rubbed the garlic into the surface, sprinkled salt over it, laid out those chilies, sprinkled the chilies or the cheese on top of that. Now we just need to roll it up, tie it up, and then get it smoked up. Boy, I can't wait for this goodie. One grilled treat to come. Once you have this all rolled up and trussed and nice and beautiful just like this, we just need to cover it with a little olive oil and some salt. If you want to put some pepper or any other seasoning on there, feel free to do so. But the real flavor enhancer on this one is putting it on the grill, closed covered, with some smoke. And we're going to use mesquite smoke for that. Folks, it's time for us to get our meat out here, but I want to use a smoker. I'm using a smoker tray filled with some wood, and I'll put that up under my grate so I get a good smoke release as I'm cooking this up. Make sure you heat this up hot enough so that these grates give a good sear on your meat. Okay folks, we have plenty of smoke coming out. The grate is nice and hot, so I'm going to reduce my heat to medium, and then I'm going to go ahead and get this on the grill. Now folks, don't forget every 5 minutes to give that a turn, and it's going to be cooked until it's 165 in the center. Don't forget to keep your thermometer handy for this kind of cooking. Now folks, when you get this in off of the grill and you've had time to cool it down a little bit, you've kept your foil tint over it for about 20 minutes, it'll be cool enough to handle, and at that point you want to cut off all of that trussing that you did on there. That beautiful string net that you did will come off, and the whole thing will hold its shape perfectly. So that's all there is to doing a roulade. Now folks, what we've used today has really been simple. This is 1 pork tenderloin, a couple of ounces of shredded cheese, and any cheese will do fine for this. A couple of chilies, good sized ones. Any kind of chilies will work for this. You want to equal about the amount that I had with this, and that's enough to cover it as open strips across the meat. Some salt, a little bit of garlic, not much, just a little, and also the beautiful dried ham. Guys, that is a wonderful prosciutto ham, and this is the stuff that can make other dishes taste so wonderful. It's also delicious by itself. There you have it. Don't forget you're going to need a little bit of string, some cooking string, because if you don't trust it, it's not going to work. You need your fire and a little bit of smoke, and folks, it is absolutely fantastic. That was a fun thing to cook. Let me tell you, pork roll is fun to make. It is beautiful. It is showy. If you want something that's delicious, showy, and fun for your next occasion, give it a try. Guys, let me tell you, poblano. Oh man, it's smoky. A little hint of garlic there. The flavor of the poblano and the cheese are just robust in it. Guys, this is really, really good. If you want to try something a little different, you want to do something fresh and new with your pork, give this recipe a try. You're going to enjoy it. Folks, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate you watching this episode. If you would, please subscribe and click like. And folks, please, if you would, have a good day. Bye-bye. Guys, there it is. A beautiful recipe from Texas Cooking Today. Now, so you'll know, in case this didn't answer all of the questions, if there's questions you have about how to do any of what you've just seen, please watch the next episode. That's a tutorial on this exact same recipe. And guys, it's going to be chock full of information. I'd like to say thanks a lot for watching Texas Cooking Today. Please, if you would, share the videos. Check out my channel. You're going to like some of the stuff you find there. And folks, thank you very much for watching Texas Cooking Today.